Hello there, and welcome back to another episode of TA with MK. My name is McKay, and I am bored. I assume if you've been doing any level of trading over the past, few days or so, you're probably pretty bored too, because Bitcoin is more or less a big snooze fest at the moment. It's going sideways. Sure, $100 or $200 here or $300 down or whatever, but it's basically consolidating within a tiny little range, which is very, very boring. In fact, here in a second, I will show you what I've been staring at today, making some super, super short-term trades. Not something I'd recommend, though, and I'm actually going to head out tonight and go to some races. I'll let you guys know how that goes tomorrow. I've never actually been to a racetrack and watched races. It's not like NASCAR or anything that big. It's more of a local thing in a city about 30 minutes away, but I'll keep you posted on that. If anything, I just wanted to offer some, trading advice today to you guys that are as bored as I am with the trading. You can hear my cat in the background meowing, or maybe you can't, but he's back there scratching at the door because he also is bored. We're all just bored. But no, back to the trading advice is just be patient. One thing I have learned in crypto or stocks is that the majority of your profits will come in bunches, or in the same period of time, so to speak. And so there's no reason to really be trading or over trading, right? There's no reason to be jumping into trades when the market's not giving you a clear direction. Now, obviously, I'm a hypocrite because I've been making some trades, but again, very, very short term. I'll make $5 here, lose $3 here, make 20, lose 15, More or less I'm wasting my time, but a lot of times I like looking at these short-term charts to just kind of study them because, all of your bigger moves do start on lower time frames. We'll have a video in the future kind of explaining that as well, but if you guys are liking the content, please remember to like and subscribe, and let's talk quickly about nothing. It's TA with MK. It's TA with MK. Now, in tomorrow's video, I will discuss my strategy, or at least what I'm looking for to start next week, as far as my plan A and plan B, that kind of a thing, as far as how I will react based on what stocks do on Monday when they open up. So I'll talk about that in my video tomorrow, which for me is Sunday in the United States. I'll make sure I get that out in time that hopefully it's somewhat useful for anyone that follows my videos or watches them on a consistent basis. But here's a sneak peek of kind of what weekend price action during a quote-unquote bear market looks like. It has a guy like me staring at a 5-minute chart for anything that, looks relevant. It's pretty boring, but I actually do enjoy it, to be honest with you. But I am looking forward to getting out of the house tonight and getting away from the charts for a bit, just because I don't expect a whole lot to happen. Here we're on the small time frames, and I've just been kind of making trades based off this range or this rising channel, which does have a 68% chance of breaking to the downside at some point. But, anytime we've been up here, I've just been doing some short-term shorts. When we've been down here, short-term longs. I just have alerts set basically at the top and bottom of these zones with tight stop losses just above or below, depending on whether I'm long or shorting. That's just kind of what I've been doing. Now, if we zoom out a little bit further, and if I had to make a prediction of what to maybe expect over the weekend, which, again, I don't expect a whole lot of anything, I think what we could expect is, depending on what direction it goes, it's just going to correct. What I mean by that is, the highest thing I could see happening this weekend, just in my personal opinion, is maybe we do break above this rising channel, which would be around 29,800-ish. Flip it as support, 29,750 to be more precise. And then I could see us maybe going up here as high as, where we were at the other day. Our high from yesterday, or from the 19th, I guess that'd be from Friday, sorry. It's Thursday. Is that Thursday? What is today? Today's Saturday the 21st. Okay, so Thursday. My bad, guys. But anyway, actually on the 20th is where our official high would have been. That was up here at about 30,750, right? Almost 30,800. To me, that's best case. If we go to the upside over the weekend, is that we trend up there at some point, and then just get harshly rejected and come back down to where we are now, somewhere back around 29,500. And the flip side of that is, let's say this breaks, which is kind of something I'm tracking to happen at some point, bearish retest. I just think at that point we'd come back down to where we had this low from yesterday at around, 28,700. Maybe we put in a slightly higher low, and then we correct from there back up to here. I honestly just think by late tomorrow night, and especially going into the morning of Monday when stocks open, I have a feeling we'll just be right about where we are now. whether we've went up and then back down or down then back up. So yeah, not really making any sort of predictions. That is the nature of weekend price action, especially during a quote-unquote bear market. It's pretty boring, so I'm not going to say a whole lot today in regards to that. I will hop over real quickly to the Bitcoin dominance chart and kind of show you some potential, I guess, hopium for altcoins to at least be decent trading if Bitcoin can continue to range, maybe for the next 12 to 24 hours. We're looking at this, this is on the 1 hour chart, so this is a little bit more of an established pattern, but you've got this potential rising channel, which similar to Bitcoin's price right now, we obviously know it has a 68% chance of breaking to the downside. And if you're new to this channel, I will, quickly update you on a very simple fact that if Bitcoin dominance is going up, that's generally bad for altcoins, and if it's going down, that's generally good. And it's been more or less on this parabolic pump over the past few weeks. However, the hopium would be if this can break down and lose this support of what was a previously kind of an ascending triangle, you can see, that broke to the upside and that was retesting. If it could break back down through that support and bearish retest, the target for that would at least be back down here at the bottom of the ascending triangle. Now, while that's not much of a move, that could equate to some decent altcoin trading, especially on the lower cap side. Now, Bitcoin dominance is meant to represent the larger cap coins and their movement, like Ethereum and so forth, as it relates to Bitcoin. But obviously, if the large caps are even remotely moving to the upside, I would probably put my focus on some of the small cap coins. And so we'll see what that does over the next 12 hours or so, 12 to 16 hours before I make tomorrow's video, and then we'll kind of update you guys on that. And basically, to summarize today's very exciting video, I expect more or less of nothing out of Bitcoin over the weekend. I think if it goes to the upside, possibly more than expected, breaks 30K again, heads towards, say, 30,500, even 30,700, I think that'll just be met with a retrace late Sunday evening, and vice versa. I think if it dips first, back down below 29K, to 28,500, to 28,800, I would expect it to just recover back up to where it's at now. I think any real significant move is not going to happen until stocks open on Monday in the United States at 7:30 a.m. my time, so 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. That's when I would look for a significant move one way or the other. We'll have to see if stocks are able to continue the pump that they finished the day off with on Friday, or if they're going to lose support and we're going to have our next leg down. So we'll be keeping an eye out for that. If you guys are liking the content, please remember to like and subscribe, and enjoy your weekend. It's TAwithMMK.